Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. This time I'm going to talk about the Sumiko Mikke. The Sumiko Mikke comes in two versions, the regular version and the deluxe version. So I actually got the deluxe version. The difference between the regular version and the deluxe version is that the deluxe version comes with an additional silicone case and a strap. So before I open up the box, let's just take a look at it. So here is the name of the device. It's the Sumiko Mikke Deluxe and it has a camera. Yeah, so I would believe that the camera function is quite similar to one of the other models in the past, which is the Sumiko Sagashi. Looking at the back of the box, we can see that this is the camera shutter. And then it also comes with a reversible faceplate and the silicone cover and of course the strap. And then there's some features of the gameplay as well. This is the game center and we can see there are 6 games here and you can search for Sumiko characters using the camera function like this. Okay, that's about it. Now let's open it up. Wow, it looks really nice. So we have the strap here. And then we have the silicone cover. And of course, finally, we have the device itself. I like how the faceplate is shimmery. And it's obviously Halloween themed as well, so it's perfect for this October season. And there's the instruction manual here. Now I'm going to open up the device. So it looks like this. Before I turn on the device, I would like to talk a little bit about the history of Sumiko Gurashi devices. This is actually the 4th device in a series of virtual pet devices that was released. The first one was the Sumiko Atsume, and then it was followed by the Sumiko Sagashi. The Sumiko Sagashi has an upgraded function, which is the camera, so you can search for Sumikos using the camera. And then the 3rd device is the Sumiko Catch, which is the largest one out of all the series. And they come with 3 sticks, and you can use the sticks to slot in the top to interact with the characters. Finally, we have the 4th and latest device, which is the Sumiko Mikke. Alright, so now let's start it up. It takes 3 AAA batteries. Okay, so first we have to set the date. And the time. Nice. So the setup was really easy. All you have to do is input the date and the time and we can start playing the game. Next, I would also like to talk about the faceplate. So apparently the faceplate is interchangeable, so let's try that. Oh, I really like this design. This one has a little bit of shimmer, but this one doesn't. But I like the pink shade of this, so I think I'm gonna use this. Considering the size is quite similar to the Atsume, let's compare the sizes. Okay, so this one is slightly bigger than this one. So even though they're both squares, but unfortunately I don't think you can interchange the faceplates. Let's try it. It doesn't fit. It's a little bit small. Oh well. Next, I would like to talk about the silicone case. So let's try putting it on and see how it looks like. From the first look of it, I think the case is pretty cute. Let's try putting it on. There, it fits perfectly. I think it looks nice with the silicone case on as well. Although, I don't know, maybe it looks better without. I can't decide. But it feels sturdier with the case on. And let's try pressing the buttons. The buttons is easy to press even with the case on as well, so that's good. Okay. Now let's check out the lanyard. The lanyard is very pretty. It has all the Sumiko Gurashi characters on it, and they're all Halloween themed, so it's really perfect for this season in October. Let's try putting it on. Ta-da! The lanyard matches really well with the Sumiko Mikke. Alright, now let's get into the gameplay of the device. As you can see, this is the standby screen with the time and the date. So if we press on the middle button once, that is the enter button, we will go into the main menu. There are several options in the main menu. The Sumiko Room. Next one is the Sumiko Mikke, the Market, the Game Center, the Photo Studio, the Library, and Settings. So first, let's visit the Sumiko Rooms. Alright, so this is where you can play and interact with all the Sumikos. If you press the select button, there are 5 rooms that you can visit, each one belonging to one of the Sumiko Gurashi characters. Alright, so first I would like to talk about the happiness and the health icon. The happiness icon will increase when you increase your friendship with it, and the health icon will increase when you feed it some food. So now let's take care of the Sumikos. If you press the enter button one more time, you can see the menu options that you have to be able to take care of the Sumiko. Okay, so the first one is the food. You can select which food you want to give it. For now, let's select pancakes. The other food option that I wanted to talk about is the basket option. This is where you can use your camera and search for colors in your surrounding, and whatever color that you capture, you'll get the food in the corresponding color. So let's try that out. So for example, you can see that I'm kind of scanning around with the camera. For example, you can see that the basket kind of changes color from time to time. That is when the device picks up a color, then the basket will change into that color. So the camera can recognize up to 6 colors: red, blue, yellow, green, white, and black. Now say I want white, so I scan the camera on white, a white surface. Okay, let's go for red instead. So say I want a food that is red, so I scan on red, and then I hit the shutter button, and I unlock a new kind of food, that is the watermelon. So there are some foods that you can only unlock using the food camera option. Next is the cleaning option. You can use this to clean the room. So if I shake it, you get to clean the room. Okay, so if you don't clean the room for a long time, a huge dust bunny will appear. So say for example, this one, you can see that I haven't been cleaning his room for a long time, and this one as well. So that's kind of cute. Okay, the next one is shower. So for Tonkatsu, it's a special shower method where you actually shower him in a pot of oil to make him crispy again. As for the regular devices, you actually shower them by shaking. And then after shaking, you get the foam on them, and then you press the shutter button to kind of shower them off. The next option is the remodeling option. So if you select this, you can choose 2 options. First is to select the furniture that you want to display, and the second one is to change the background of the room. If we select the first one, that's furniture, you can pick which furniture you want to place. Some of it is not unlocked, so you can't use it yet. So I would like this, so I will use this. Yes. And then the other option is the room design. So you can unlock several different backgrounds for the room. Of course, if the background isn't unlocked, then you can't select it yet. Okay, the last option is the very interesting one that I wanted to show you, where you can actually take a picture and then use that picture as the wallpaper instead. So if I select this, it will give me the option whether or not I want to use the existing picture that I had taken previously. If not, then I can opt to take a new picture. So say I am taking a picture. Okay, I'm just taking a picture of the box. It's kind of random. And so you can see that I have set the picture as my wallpaper. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is to change its clothes. So you can actually select the attire that you want him to wear. As you can see, I have unlocked some but not all. And say I select the hat, I can actually also have the option to choose the color of the hat. So if I select the last option, it lets you access the camera and then you can select the color that you want for your hat. Okay, say I want yellow. And you can see that now its hat is yellow. Okay, next is toys. So you can see that I have 4 toys available right now. The rest are still not yet unlocked. And I have a ball. I can actually let the Sumiko play with the ball. Okay, the next option is actually petting. So if I select this and then you press the middle button continuously, you'll pet the Sumiko and the friendship level will increase. The next option is actually going out. This is a very interesting option as well. So once you get this, you'll actually get to select the color of the door. So as you scan for colors, you can see that the door color changes. So say I want a black door, I'll just have to cover the camera and I get a black door. And you can see which location the Sumikos are visiting. And the type of location that the Sumiko visits actually corresponds to the color that you picked before. Alright. And the final icon is the Sumiko mail. So this is where you can send mail to the Sumiko. You can select which message you want, like this is good morning, good night, love you, bye, I'm back, I'm tired, I'm happy, I'm sad. So if you select one message to send, then the Sumiko will respond with a sticker. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if sending messages will increase their friendship. I haven't... Well, it looks like it does. Sending messages does increase its friendship as well, as it looks happier now. So that's about caring for Sumikos in their rooms. The other thing that I wanted to mention also is that if you leave your Sumiko for a long time and don't take care of it, it will actually run away and leave the room, and then you'll have to go search for it. So, like you can see, the Sumiko has run away. So you'll have to kind of like move your device. I'm going to move my camera along with it. Okay, and he's here. And when he gets to the center of the screen, hit the shutter button to capture it. And then now he's caught and he's back in his room. But you can't see it because of the dust bunny. Let me just clean it off. And there you go. He's back in his room. Alright, next, let's go to the next icon, that is the Sumiko Mikke. This is where you can make traps and catch the Sumikos. So let's try that out. These are the list of traps that you can use to catch Sumikos. So say I want to select the bonfire. And then you need to select a color that corresponds to the bonfire. In this case, it's red. So you need to use your camera and search for something red to create the bonfire. And now the bonfire is created and the Sumiko has come, and then you hit the shutter one more time to capture it. And this is how you catch new Sumikos to add to your library. Okay, and then let's try another one. This time we try the rice ball. And for rice ball, we need black. So I'm just gonna cover up the camera to get a black, and then you get the onigiri. And now hit the shutter button again to capture it. Great. Okay, so that's about Sumiko Mikke. Next, let's go to visit the market. This is the Sumiko Market, and there are few items that you can buy from here. You can buy traps to catch the Sumikos. You can buy food, furniture, and toys. So first, let's look at the traps. So these are the number of traps that you can buy. Say I want to buy this one, like a box of cucumbers. So I select how many traps I want. Okay, say I want 6, and I buy it. Alright, and then the next one is the food. So we can also buy the food the same way as we did before. And next is furniture. So for the furniture, I would like to also mention a very special function, that is the type of furniture actually changes depending on the time of the year. Say for example, currently my device is set to October, so it's Halloween season, and you can see that there is Halloween themed furniture for sale. Say I want to buy this one. Okay. And then if I change the time and date later on, I will be able to view other types of furniture, which I will show you later. Okay, this is actually a random event that will happen. I guess if you buy enough items from the market, you get a free gift. Right, okay, the next one is the toys. So as usual, you can buy toys as well. However, in the toy section, you can actually see some of the items are actually labeled sold out. That means you can only buy it once, and after you buy it once, it will be sold out and you can't buy it again. So if you look at the toy menu again, you can see that the jump rope is now sold out. Okay, the next icon is actually the game center. So this is where you get to play 6 different games. So the first one is the penguin trampoline, where you need to tilt the device left and right to make penguin catch the cucumbers. The second one is Shirokuma's drive, so you need to tilt the device left and right to help Shirokuma navigate the road. The third one is Tokage's Color. So this is a very interesting one where you need to use your camera to search for colors that match the color that he wants. The fourth one is Neko's whipped cream, so you need to shake the device as hard as you can to whip the cream. The fifth one is to search for tapiocas by moving your device around. And the final one is a really simple and straightforward one where you just get your fortune told. So for every one of these games, you can earn some Sumiko coins, and the Sumiko coins can be used at the market to purchase stuff. I'm just going to show you a demonstration of a few games, not all. First, let's look at the Sumiko Drive. Okay, so when you select the game, you get 3 options. The first one is normal, second one is hard. So this is where you can choose the game difficulty. And the third one is the instructions. So let's just choose the normal mode. And then you'll actually have to set your device vertically in order to start the game. So let's move the camera with the device so it goes vertical. Okay. And then the game starts, and you can tilt your device left and right. So you'll need to collect the stars and avoid the obstacles. Kind of something like that. And as you can see, at the end of the game, we earn some Sumi coins. There we go. Alright, the next one is the Tokage's Color. So this is where you need to use your camera to search for the correct color. So say there is green, so you need to use the camera to search your surroundings for something that's green. I hope I can search for it. No, I didn't. So I have failed. Well, you get the idea. Once you manage to find the color that it asks for, just hit the shutter button and that's how you win the game. Let's try one more. That is the Tapioca Search. This is where you need to kind of move your device around like this to search for tapiocas, and then when they come on the spoon, hit the shutter button to put it into your beverage. And there's a second counter up there to tell you how much time you have left. Whoops. Okay, seems like I only got 3. So those were some of the mini games. And then next is the photo studio. At the photo studio, there's 2 options. The first one is to take pictures and second one is to view the album. So let's first take a picture, and then when you select that, you get to also choose like the frames that you want. Okay, so let's say I select this frame, and then you get to point your camera around to take a picture of something. I'm just going to take a picture of this box here. Okay, so the picture is now taken. You can save it. And then let's hit back and go look at the album. And as you can see, this is the picture that we just took. It's now saved in the album. And these are pictures of my cat that I have also taken previously. You can save up to 50 photos in the album, and you can choose to delete them if you want to as well. So now I've deleted one of the photos. Alright, the next option is the library. So on the library, this is where you can view your collections. This is the Sumiko collection. This is the traps book, this is the food book, and this is the special book. I will talk about the special book later. So let's first look at the Sumiko album. This is where it displays all the Sumikos that you have caught from Sumiko Mikke. Like just now we just caught him, so he's displayed here. And the main goal of this game is actually to collect everything in the library. Here's the list of traps that I have purchased so far. So the ones in the question mark will not show until you purchase them. So if you see there's a new here, that means that you have unlocked some new food. So if you look at like the items with the star, those are foods that are new. And then once you view it once, it will no longer show the star, and the new will disappear from the book. And then the last one is the special book. This is where you get to input passwords into the device, and then you'll get like special edition characters and they'll show up in the special book. I'll show you how to enter the password later. And finally, we have the settings. This is where you can set the date, the time, the brightness, the volume, enter passwords, and also you get to like reset your entire device. So let's try resetting the calendar into say December, right? Because we wanted to also look at the furniture change. So say now I've set my device to December, and then if we go back to the Sumiko Market and we look at the furniture, you can see that previously our furniture was Halloween themed, but now it's Christmas themed. So that's pretty cool. And you can of course test out yourself. I'm pretty sure there are other furnitures at other times of the year as well. Just have to change your calendar to test out all the different possibilities. The second one is to set your time, which I will not. And the third one is to set your brightness. The fourth is to set the volume. Okay. And the fifth one is to enter passwords. So if you enter like a password and your password is correct, I'm just randomly inputting it now, so it won't be the correct one. But if you input the correct one, then you'll unlock special characters. I'll actually create a guide, and in my guide, I will also include all the passwords that have been found. The final icon is to reset your device, so I won't do that. That's about the gameplay of the Sumiko Mikke. I hope this guide had helped you. and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!